there, my name is Gail Seeram and I'm an immigration lawyer. So you have some questions about President Obama's immigration executive order. Well, on November 20th, 2014, President Obama announced to the nation he will be signing an executive order that will implement certain immigration initiatives. One of those immigration initiatives is deportation protection for parents of U.S. citizen children and permanent resident children, and also for immigrant children that have entered the United States at a young age. Second initiative is the elimination of detention detainers. Third initiative is the expansion of certain waivers, in particular the I-601A waiver and the parole in place waiver. Also, he will increase the amount of skilled workers and investors who can come into the United States for investment and also to work in the United States. Lastly, he still has on the top of his agenda to strengthen deportation and enforcement at the border, with a priority for deportation for criminal aliens and not for families. Let's talk about deferred action for parents. If you're the parent of a U.S. citizen child, or if you're the parent of a permanent resident child, you may apply for deferred action if you have lived in the United States since January 1st, 2010, you have not been convicted of any crimes, meaning you will clear a background check, and you have paid your taxes as required by law. If you meet these requirements, then you're eligible to file an application for deferred action for parents. This application will be made available in 180 days, and if approved, you will get the benefit of deportation protection for 3 years, and you will also get a work permit. The other initiative for immigrant children is deferred action for childhood arrival. Although President Obama initiated this deferred action for childhood arrival since 2012, through his executive order, he will be expanding the amount of children that will fall under and benefit under DACA. So in the past, you had to have showed you lived in the United States since 2007. Well, under the new executive order, any child who has continuously resided in the U.S. since January 1st, 2010, has no criminal record, has not been convicted, and is either currently in school or has graduated, is qualified to apply for deferred action for childhood arrivals. This protection again is for 3 years. The application will be out in about 90 days, and once all these requirements are met, that child would get protection from deportation and also get work authorization to get a driver's license, social security card, and so forth. So those are the two main initiatives. The other initiatives, really briefly, if you are an immigrant that has been booked into a jail, there will no longer be a detainer that could be lodged against you. Detainers prevent people from being bonded out of jail even though they have not been convicted of a crime. So detainers, while in jail, have been eliminated. Immigration detainers have been eliminated. The program called Secure Communities, that program has also been eliminated and replaced by a new program. Let's talk about the expansion of the waivers. I-601A waivers, provisional waivers for unlawful presence in the United States. That waiver used to just apply to spouses, children, and parents of U.S. citizens. That will now be expanded to permanent resident. So if you're a permanent resident who's unlawfully present and you need to file an unlawful presence waiver, you can file that I-601 waiver while living here in the United States. Parole in place applied to spouses and parents of military family, but the military family had to be active or retired in order for you to file for parole in place and get a green card through that waiver. Well, now if your family member is simply applying to be in the military, you will qualify parole in place. So you no longer just have to have a family member who's active or retired. If you have a family member who is applying to be in the military, you would qualify for this waiver. President Obama wants to get foreign investors to come and invest. He wants to get skilled workers who've been educated here in the United States, even skilled workers who want to come and work in the United States. So he is including certain skilled workers, researchers, inventors, and some other classifications under the national interest waiver where they can come to the United States and get a green card through this skill. Investors will be able to parole into the United States for investment into the United States. Now, while all these initiatives provide protection and provide for an increase in our economy in terms of skilled workers into our economy, pumping money into our economy through investment. President Obama still has high on his agenda strengthening deportation and strengthening our borders. So there's a high priority on deportation for criminal aliens also under this executive order. We hope that this has been helpful for you. There's more information. There's more that we can talk about. Please give us a call at the Immigration Law Offices of Gail Seeram. We'll be happy to discuss with you President Obama's immigration executive order and how you can benefit under this order and how we can help you. Give us a call at the Immigration Law Offices of Gail Seeram, 1-877-GAIL-LAW. Send us an email, hit the contact button. Go to our blog. We wrote an extensive article on this topic. We're here to help you. We've been doing this for over 15 years. Read our bio on our website. Thank you for watching this video.